earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. And show off your 2K TV thanks submissions. Tune in now.
That's dope. Give me my glimmer. I mean VC. Yeah. That's it. Okay.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And you look at Carmelo Anthony, no question a superstar scorer in this league. Won an NCAA title at Syracuse. Shaq, is he still one of the top stars in the NBA?
He's in the top 15. He was in the top 10, but
what an arbitrary figure to throw out.
I'm just saying he was. It's just that now I think too many young players have passed him in the last few years. You know, his level of play plateaued. It kind of dipped in the past few seasons. Just a lot of young guys, you know, like you would never put Carmelo before Russell Westbrook, would you?
Well,
thank you.
I'll tell you, he's a terrific scorer. Let's start there, Ernie.
Two K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. They lost the season series last year. Knicks. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for
Take some time off the clock. Take some mark shots. Whatever.
Checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Lee in for Langston Galloway. Freaks checked in for Atlanta. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Teague. And it's Cephalosha in at small forward. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Afflalo. Freak dishes to Horford. Teague against Lee. From 11 feet away. Lee with the block. Millsap passes to Horford.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Atlanta making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Millsap. Hardaway comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Thomas kicks to Afflalo. He dishes it to Lee. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. From deep, Afflalo. Again, Afflalo missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Dishes to Schroeder. Lee with the steal. Williams passes to Afflalo. Lee outside. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Afflalo. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. New York comes into this following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks trail by 6. Schroeder kicks to Gutierrez. Offensive rebound. Ilyasova lays it up and banks it in.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Lee outside. From 17 feet out, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season. This and 3 rebounds. And the numbers, nothing spectacular in his rookie season, but he's still got a lot of room for growth.
Oh, yeah, forget about last year. I mean, that was development. This year is about contributing.
The Hawks making a switch here. Splitters checked in. Here's Gutierrez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, everyone knows that Freak is a product of New York, and whenever he is here playing, his family always makes the effort, Clark, to come out and see him play.
Yep, you can always find his mom and dad, Kevin, somewhere in the stands when he plays in New York, and that's understandable. They've supported his journey from where it started to where he is now and continue to help him along the way.
Lee outside. The 3 from Aflalo. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Biombo, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks with the lead. Lee dishes to Williams.
I could have had that.
Lee outside. Outside Thomas. Here's Aflalo, and that one comes up a bit short.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Lee passes to Thomas. And Aflalo kicks to Biombo. Back to Aflalo. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Here's Schroeder. There's a good screen. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Lee penetrating. Here's Biombo. It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Lee kicks to Biombo. Some nice passing by New York here. Hardaway against Thomas. Lee dishes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. The feed now to Lee. Looking to end the drought.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Freak with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Again, the miss by Lee.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the triple. Aflalo. The shot misses. One. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick, Derek Williams, about his focus.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think just getting it to the line.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teamed out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris first. Knicks trail by 8. Galloway, the pass to Lee. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Cephalosha with the steal. Lee with the steal. Here's Leonard. Out to Lee. Tries yet again. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Free dishes to Cephalosha. Tries from 10, and the jumper falls for him. Cephalosha's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Hawks. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Galloway, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Cephalosha kicks to Horford. Freak with it, working on Lee, and that one's good. Gutierrez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Lee passes to Galloway. Anthony kicks to Galloway. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. Lee kicks to Galloway. Anthony left side. Pass to Galloway. They set the screen. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Hawks leading by 8. Now here's Freak. He's got 6. It's deflected. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Now the pass to Galloway. And stolen by Freak. Pass to Cephalosha. Lee with the steal. Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. And Gutierrez pulls it down. Gutierrez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cephalosha. The Knicks pull it in. Galloway's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In 3rd, the Knicks.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis, and it's a Flalo in for Lee. Splitters checked in for the Hawks. Ilyasova comes in for Cephalosha. Shot clock at 6. Gutierrez's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. The Knicks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And then for Atlanta, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Millsap. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague.
Oh, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 3rd in three-point shooting, 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And for the team scoring numbers, not a strong point for them. Only top 20 in the league. This team needs to pick it up offensively.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Splitter misses. Knicks trail by 4. There's Galloway. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here's Freak. He has 6. And stolen by Aflalo. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 12 points for Aaron Aflalo. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Galloway kicks to Aflalo. That's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Knicks making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in. Here's Gutierrez. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. New York leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Galloway. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. But they recover it. No good from the wing. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Thomas with the stuff.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Freak dishes to Ilyasova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. New York leading by 4. Here's Galloway. They set the screen. Aflalo, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Oof, that is a tough shot.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Galloway. 12 points for him. Aflalo goes in. To the paint, here's Biyombo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And he gets it to go. And now a 6-point New York lead. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. From the wing, Gutierrez's shot is off.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Free throw good, Thomas. Robin Lopez. And that concludes the first half.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still up big.
About
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for this different look for New York. Myers Leonard comes in for Robin Lopez, and Lee subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gutierrez is checked in. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Lee. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Galloway in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Kicks it to Anthony. Fires from 14. Galloway, no good. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. T kicks to Gutierrez. And the dunk by Horford.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Galloway, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Galloway's got 4 points this quarter.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Horford. Banked in off the glass. Horford's got 8 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The wide open look here for Anthony. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's blocked.
oh my god, I'm playing so bad.
Lee passes to Porzingis. He kicks it to Galloway.
Oh, how did I get that?
Anthony left side. And stolen by Freak. Teague dishes to Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Gutierrez kicks to Horford, and Teague has it in the corner. Down low, here's Gutierrez. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Jarrett Williams, he checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 6. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Here's Galloway. 16 points.
Oh shit. Help, help, help. Yes, thank you, teammate.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Here's Lee. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now. One of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Oh, the spin move.
Excellent.
Oh.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. So far in this one for free. He's got 11 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Atlanta also making some changes here. Splitter comes in for Al Horford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Lee kicks to Galloway. Over in the corner, Williams. Wide open look. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 8th assist here tonight. The Hawks leading. Schroeder passes to Gutierrez. Ilyasova in the post. Working on Williams. Gutierrez's shot is good.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
The Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. There's the pick. Galloway kicks to Leonard. And Gutierrez pulls it down. Gutierrez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. No one near him. It's rebounded by New York. Galloway has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard with no one around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 8 points. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Free dishes to Splitter. Here's Schroeder. No good. And New York the other way now. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Galloway, the pass to Williams. It's good. This game is all even. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Oh my God.
And a fast break now for New York for the lead, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, if you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defense.
Oh, where's my 1?
Catching up on the changes for New York. Biombo, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. And it's a Flalo in for Langston Galloway. Thomas kicks to a Flalo. Hardaway against Williams. They set the pick. Lock at 6.
Man, I'm not getting those calls.
Free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Lee.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Gutierrez's shot is good.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Now here's a Flalo, guarded by Gutierrez. Galloway kicks to a Flalo. Off the pick. Rebound, Atlanta.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Yes. Oh, don't take me out. Going on a run. Oh my God! Look at that.
Hawks trail by 10. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Here's Gutierrez. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Anthony drives in. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw missing. So for the Knicks, Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Lopez. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Bismack Biyombo. And the second free throw, good. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Anthony drives in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Here's Gutierrez. The shot misses. Late D that time from Leonard. The Knicks leading by 11. 1:37 left in the fourth. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Galloway. 5 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. Rejected by Goodyear. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Hawks trail by 11. 1:15 left in the game. Anthony against Korver. Outside Anthony. To the inside. Galloway. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. Because of that, they were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And, as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Carmelo Anthony. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. Put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over. Shaq, your thoughts?
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels. I mean, too many levels to talk about.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Atlanta Hawks at Phillips Arena. Checking out Atlanta, this is a big game coming up for them. They've dropped their first 2 games, and the last thing they want to do is open the season 0-3. That is not the way to tip things off. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack and Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man Dick Vitale say,
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the New York Knicks, and that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively. This is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Channing Frye's checked in for Vucevic. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo, and it's Frye in at the 5. Teague with a clean look, and the 3-ball is good. Teague's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Payton, covered by Gutierrez. Here's the screen. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Can't convert after the good screen. Now here's Freak, guarded by Oladipo. The 11-footer, good. He hits the jump shot. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Hawks, number 1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Oladipo hits them both. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars than a game of basketball.
Fournier is checked in for Oladipo. Orlando trailing here. Payton with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Fry. Here's Fournier. Teague covering. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Horford. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Outside Teague. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Payton passes to Fry. Here's Fournier. Teague covering. Fournier dishes to Fry. The Magic again can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Payton drives in to the inside. Tries from 10. And the basket by Gordon. The Hawks leading by 4. Now, Freak. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. There's the screen. The pass to Fournier. Payton drives in with his first shot attempt, and they'll keep possession. Gordon with a screen on Teague. He used that pick just right.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Gutierrez. That's good from Horford on the assist by Freak. And it's 8 points for Horford.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Payton kicks to Fournier. Gordon with a screen on Teague. Here's Fournier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Payton. Uncovered. Payton can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Freak. Horford. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Magic trail by 8.
A moment here to see some numbers for Freak. How he performed last season. Averaged about 15 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Ilyasova comes in for Paul Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Schroeder passes to Splitter. And here's Freak. Splitter sets a screen. Freak dishes to Splitter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
The Hawks leading by 10. And Ilyasova kicks to Hardaway. Here's Splitter. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Splitter's got his second basket of the game.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Hezonja. It's good from long range. Hezonja's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Gutierrez's shot is off.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Gutierrez. Can't hit, so Orlando will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. That's always valuable. Not just a win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Watson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Harris. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ilyasova, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer.
4-2.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, Harris at the 4, Vucevic in the middle. Victor Oladipo is out there with Watson, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some nice plays. He picked up 18 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
For Orlando, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Splitter. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Ilyasova. From the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Watson kicks to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Watson.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Horford sets a screen for Freak. Inside, Horford the pass to Millsap. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the first one drops. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Feeds to Fournier. Takes the 13-footer. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's taken away by Payton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. Freak number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
And the Magic making a change here. Watson's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And a wide open look for Freak. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks trailing. Left side Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Magic shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Fournier. To the middle. It's tipped. Gordon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Now, Freak. It's hauled in by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Harris against Ilyasova. Harris inside. Kicks it to Fry. The feed to Gordon. Clock at 6. Harris against Ilyasova. Harris misses. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. First in field goal percentage, third in assist, and they were ranked number 3 in three-point shooting. That was a huge weapon for this team, knocking down shots from behind the arc.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Watson kicks to Fournier. He feeds it to Gordon. Takes the 13-footer. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Aaron Gordon just has not slowed down. 8 rebounds, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And he sinks the second.
This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Watson. Here's Splitter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Splitter's got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And Watson with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. He has 5.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Why didn't he go for the layup?
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Dishes to Teague. Pass to Gutierrez. Splitter sets a screen for Freak. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Out to Harris. Off the pick. Again, the Magic score.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
To end the run, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Watson. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Harris against Hardaway. Harris dishes to Watson. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. They set the pick. Off the pick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Gutierrez kicks to Splitter. And that's going to be a travel. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Watson. He has 5. Pass to Gordon from outside the arc, and he gets it to go. Gordon's got 17 now. Here's Splitter, and no good trying to get that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Magic ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you to Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, no doubting that was a rough second period for you guys. What are they doing that gave you so much trouble?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
It's a completely new group for Atlanta. Orlando also making some changes. Hezonja, he's checked in for Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Peyton. Gutierrez in at shooting guard. Ilyasova out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Splitter, so that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks again can't hit.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Fournier. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And those numbers solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
The Hawks trail by 14. Schroeder passes to Gutierrez. The dish to Splitter. Inside. Gutierrez's shot is good. Gutierrez has got 8 points. Orlando's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Vucevic a screen on Hardaway. And the pass to Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Orlando leading by 12. Fournier dishes to Watson. He kicks it to Harris. Pass to Hezonja. Takes the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Hezonja's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Magic. Here's Ilyasova, and he banks in the layup.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
For Atlanta, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Magic leading by 15. Feeds to Watson. Left side Harris. Wide open look. And it's Orlando with another. Here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Freak. Splitter sets a screen for Freak to the middle. Splitter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Harris.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Splitter drops them both. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Kicks it to Vucevic. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Hawks. Gutierrez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 14th in points off turnover, 16th in shooting percentage. And as for opponent field goal percentage, struggling, top 20 in the league. There's room for improvement there. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In the third spot, the Hawks.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Wide open. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Schroeder. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
He dishes it to Freak. To the left side wing. The feed to Ilyasova. And here's Freak. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Splitter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Splitter's got 4 points this quarter. Watson, the pass to Hazanya. He feeds it to Harris. No good again that time.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First free throw is good.
Under 6.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gutierrez.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Hazanya gets it to go. Hazanya's got 13.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Schroeder kicks to Gutierrez. Down low, here's Ilyasova, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ilyasova's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Passes to Hazanya. Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic, that's tipped, and they're able to recover. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter, and Hezonja gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Gutierrez kicks to Ilyasova. Unloads from 13. Vucevic with the rebound. Magic leading by 9. Got a piece of it. Pass to Watson. Here's the dish to Vucevic. No good with the layup. Hardaway. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic's led by. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. It's checked in for T. Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Hezonja is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fournier in at the 3. Sefolosha kicks to Gutierrez. Right side Millsap. Now here's Freak, covered by Payton. Millsap a screen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He has 9 rebounds and 8 dimes. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Fournier. And so here's Orlando. Harris outside. Pick by Vucevic. There's the pick. Harris dishes to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. Another shot. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one goes long.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
On the wing, Korver. It's stolen by Harris. Payton with the ball. Knocked away. Great D that time from Gutierrez.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Millsap a screen on Payton. Here's Gutierrez. Here's Millsap, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
Payton passes to Oladipo. There's a screen at the elbow. Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 8. Now, Freak. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Harris off the drive.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Harris. He has 17 points, and he's come up with a couple of steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Good on the second free throw. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Freak. Defense is right through.
ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic on the money from 12 feet away. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here's Ilyasova. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
Good. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gutierrez. Horford with the screen on Payton. Gutierrez kicks to Horford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Pick by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Gordon. Payton outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. No up. Great D that time from Gutierrez.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Korver off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Vucevic. Payton with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Horford with it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oladipo finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 9.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
That's a 2 from Sefolosha. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our player of the game. A huge factor in the win. He really turned things up in the second quarter to help shift the momentum and give them a major boost. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Name dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And what a big-time opportunity this is, folks. We're going to see the first official NBA start from Gutierrez.
You know, and he's earned that spot in the starting five with some impressive play. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hang on to it for a long time.
Well, it's certainly a big responsibility they're giving him, but I think he's ready for it. He's got the poise that's needed to take an opportunity in the starting lineup and make the best of it.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Gutierrez after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Up off the screen. And a dunk by Horford.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Here's Gordon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Orlando.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars than a game of basketball.
Here's Oladipo. following the basket by Al Horford. Misses from short range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Payton outside. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Gutierrez. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Lets it go from 11. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Millsap a screen on Payton. Feeds to Millsap. The baseline J. The shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 4. Harris dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Payton passes to Vucevic.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Here's Gutierrez, and the layup's good off the glass. Gutierrez has got 5 now.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And stolen by Freak. Here's Millsap, and he finishes the break with a lay-in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Payton with the ball. He's guarded by Gutierrez. The shot by Payton, no good. Cephalosha kicks to Korver. Now here's Freak. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
He's got it flowing right now.
Millsap misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Freak.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
Thank you, Doris.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
The Magic trail by 10. Oladipo outside. Harris outside. Passes it to Vucevic. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Korver passes to Gutierrez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
What the hell?
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Freak. Already with 8 points and 4 assists as well. He's doing great work for him right off the bat.
And looks like he's feeling real good about himself. And I tell you what, his team also will see their confidence rise because of it.
And good on the basket. Book it.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Millsap a screen on Payton. Gutierrez kicks to Millsap. Vucevic with the block. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Wide open. That's good. Freak with it. 8 points for him. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Now, here's Oladipo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta. Here's Payton. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Millsap. And the dunk by Horford.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Gutierrez's shot is off. The Magic trail by 7. Harris dishes to Payton.
What?
Millsap's against Gordon. The jump hook. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they've got to play with much more discipline tonight.
Picked by Horford. Here's Gutierrez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. First in shooting percentage, third in assist, and they were ranked number 3 in three-point shooting. That was a huge weapon for this team, knocking down shots from behind the arc.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Channing Frye's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Payton. Now here's Freak. He's got 9. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Splitter misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Watson with it. He's guarded by Gutierrez. Harris outside. Here's Fournier. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Hawks leading by 5. Gutierrez, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Splitter, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Dishes it to Watson. Fournier for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Gutierrez kicks to Splitter. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he just big boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Harris, and the layup falls.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And Fournier kicks to Fry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Freak. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Aaron Gordon comes in for Harris. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Hezonja. And it's Elfrid Payton in for C.J. Watson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for Ilyasova. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Hardaway. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And here's Freak. He's got 9. Millsap a screen. Freak dishes to Millsap. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Millsap's got 6.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. And that's 12 points for Vucevic.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Atlanta leading by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Horford having just a fantastic game. 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, he's going to be there to fight for it.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Teague. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Korver kicks to Gutierrez. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gutierrez has got 12 in the game. The Magic trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 18 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
And checking out some numbers for Korver. Some last season stats for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game. 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Now here's Freak. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Atlanta leading by 7. Now Freak, 12 points for him. Down low. Millsap misses. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Picked by Vucevic. Oladipo goes in. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle, here's Millsap. Got it. Good job in the low post. Millsap's got 8 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Payton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. The pass to Horford. Vucevic with the block, but they'll get another chance. Cephalosha misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oladipo. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Millsap a screen. To the inside. Knocked away. Here's Fournier. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Freak. Here's Horford. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Picked by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now here's Freak. Horford with a screen on Payton. To the paint. And Al Horford again. Horford's got 18 points in the game.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, 'cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Horford's got 20 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Picked by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Vucevic. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Channing Frys checked in for Gordon. Harris comes in for Fournier. Hezonja, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Payton. And then for Atlanta, Splitter's checked in for Horford. Ilyasova comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. Back to Splitter. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Good! Hezonja's got his first bucket in this one.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Here is Korver, the Magic getting the bucket. Freak with it. Rebound by the Magic. Fry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Orlando trailing here. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Korver gets a wide open look. Atlanta again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harris outside. It's good, and Watson picking up the assists. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Watson kicks to Harris. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Now here's Splitter, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's called on Channing Frye. For Atlanta, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year.
And we're through the first.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 28 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim
28 points.
protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Sefolosha in at the small forward position. Can he keep it going? That's good from Horford on the assist by Freak. 22 points for Horford.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Here's Harris, and that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gutierrez, the pass to Millsap. The Hawks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Magic leading by 3. It's stolen by Korver. Gutierrez kicks to Korver. Here's Gutierrez. He's got 12. Down low. Horford, good. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Harris. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists now in the game.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's Freak, covered by Payton. Millsap a screen on Payton. 14 feet away. Gutierrez
what the fuck?
Well, Orlando shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Picked by Vucevic. On the wing, Harris. Rebound, Atlanta. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Freak dishes to Korver. Here's Gutierrez. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain
Oh my God,
Here to
dude.
see some numbers for Payton. Last season's performance for him put up about 5 points per 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Korver kicks to Gutierrez.
Oh,
Again,
come on.
leading by 3. Oladipo, the pass to Payton. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Gordon. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Aaron Gordon.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Freak. He's got 12. To the paint. Jumper off the screen. And it's good off the glass. 26 points for Horford.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. Horford was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's taken away by Payton. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. Here's Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Hawks trail by 3.
Hell.
Now, Freak. Millsap a screen on Payton. Gutierrez kicks to Millsap. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Fournier is checked in for Tobias Harris. For 3, Fournier, and he gets it to go. Fournier's got 11.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Gutierrez. From the left block, it's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Gutierrez.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it? And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And that one falls for Fournier.
Take a look at what Fournier's been doing. 12 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Now here's Freak. He's got 12. He feeds it to Millsap. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Freak, number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the number 1 three-point shooter in the league.
That one is no good. The Magic leading by 5. Payton outside, inside, lets it go from 11, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Payton.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Freak with it. Horford with the screen on Payton. Here's Gutierrez. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight from the line. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the 3rd.
Payton, that's good.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the 2nd half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And Orlando making a change here. Watson's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Court. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Well, Nick, a terrific
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic. Talk about lighting it up in the 2nd quarter. My word, that was just huge. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always
When the team is struggling like you guys have been, how do you avoid negative thoughts getting in your head?
You just got to be professional. Live in the moment. You know, a wise man once said, doubt can only be removed by action. So I got to get to work. We all do. It's as simple as that.
Any particular reason your shots weren't falling tonight?
Man, I couldn't get anything to go down. I don't know. I feel like I let my teammates and especially the fans down. And that's not something that sits well with me. So, expect to see me in the practice gym on my next off day.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
That felt great. To me, this is a huge step on the way to living the dream. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. Like, I know if my man Vic has anything to say about it, that things are about to get crazy. Real crazy. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Welcome to Live Practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning attribute upgrades and valuable boosts for your next game. Complete the 2 scheduled drills and then feel free to shoot around with your teammates. Be sure to explore the gym for additional ways to earn extra rewards.
Guys, huddle up. We're going to run 35 for a while. Let's go.
Take one dribble pull up for left. Oh shit.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Yeah, the cart. No, pero what size is? Ya pues. Yep. What's up? A ver. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
No sé. ¿Cuál es el zip code este? ¿Mm?
Ya pasó. Porque yo lo cobré.
Ya. ¿Cómo que ya lo cobraron? ¿Ah? ¿Cuál? No, no ha pasado todavía. No. What? The zip code you supplied failed validation? Ese es. What? Yeah. No, ese es a shipping address. I don't know. Give him, llámale. The zip code you supplied failed validation. No, no sé qué pasa. 519. 3. A ver, llámale. What's their number? No me pide zip code de tarjeta. No me pide zip code de la casa donde lo va a mandar. Por eso no sé por qué está diciendo eso. How are you supposed to call him? ¿No tienen teléfono? Yep. Mm. No tienen teléfono, ¿cómo no se llamar? ¿No sale el número ahí?